Hey guys, Klein sent me a couple items to take a look at. A couple new screwdriver setups they got. We're going to take a look and show you what we got. 16-in-1 impact hybrid, 27-in-1 screwdriver. Got the cool stuff. Stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back. Hey, today Klein Tools sent me some stuff a couple weeks ago. I've been busy with the Klein Tools. They've been loading me up with stuff. Here's two screwdrivers, and the reason I saved these for last is I've inundated this channel with screwdrivers from Klein. Not that it's a bad thing. I love them. Pretty much every single one of those screwdrivers has been a hit. I've taken it to work. I've used the heck out of them. I got those ball grips that they started, the ratcheting, the non-ratcheting. Here's a step back into the old classics. This is the 16-in-1 impact hybrid driver. This has kind of got a little throwback to the 11-in-1 style, but with a twist. Instead of the end of the barrel, both accepting 1/4-inch bits. One of them looks like that's a 3/8-inch square drive adapter on there, so that's pretty interesting. Here's the 27-in-1 screwdriver. This is just an all-around impact-rated screwdriver, double-bitted special. So we're going to take a look at both of these today. I'm sorry, Klein. It's taken me a while to get to it because I've been looking at all your other great stuff, too. First up, let's take a look at the 27-in-1. Let's open her up and see what's in the box, if I can do it without cutting my fingers off. Famous last words, I'm sure. All right, there we got it. We're opened up. Let's see. Take it from the top here. It's the 27-in-1. You got 4 Phillips bits. Looks like 4 slotted bits, 4 hex bits in metric and standard, a 1/4-inch driver bit, square bit, Torx bits, 4 of them, 3 squares, 4, and this one, I don't even know what that's called. Let me look that up right quick. All right, well, Mr. Elon says that that's the combination bit, which is kind of a plain name for it, but yeah, that's the one you get with most of your you get a lot in your electrical boxes, you know, that holds your breakers down in there, etc. So yeah, you get 2 of those. Impact rated, magnetic, 13 double-ended bits stored in the handle. That's getting to be the Klein specialty right there, is to have the carousel in the handle with all your bits in there. And look at them, they're nice too. Got a nice finish on them. 1/4-inch drive bit, slides up in the handle. So the thing I love about these, before we get into that, is you've got a whole bit set right there in the handle that comes down when you want to do, you know, lighten up your bag. You don't need every single screwdriver bit. But yeah, so that's the main reason I even started with the Klein in the beginning was, you know, because, wow, you can store stuff in the handle. You can get stuff going like that. Anyway, so, yeah, there's that one. It's the 27-in-1. We had some more stuff on the back here. 13 double-ended bits and a 1/4-inch nut driver. Powerful rare earth magnet securely holds the fastener in the tip. Yeah, it's got some grip on that thing, too. You can feel it. It holds them in there. Plus, it's got that little locking detent ring. I always try to show this in the camera, but you can't really see it. It's a little spring ring around the side there. And then on your bits, you've got the little indentions where it locks in there too. So you got double hold right there. Magnet and, you know, the magnet, that's so your fasteners can stay on the tip while you're working with them and get them in the, if you've got to get in somewhere where you can't hold the tip on like that, you just drive it in. Magnetic's always a good way to go. As long as you're not, you know, around the sensitive electrical equipment that can't take magnetic fields, you're pretty good. Which, you know, that's rare. That most of your industrial stuff can take a lot of stuff. Your electrical's already going to have, you know, fields generated around it. But just keep in mind, if you're working around computer parts, etc., that don't need magnetic fields, just keep that in mind. So that's the 27-in-1 driver from Klein. Again, got the cushiony black rubber and acetate grip. And, you know, I've seen people complaining that the the black part breaks off and it just spins. The rubber part comes loose from the acetate. I've been using Kleins for a long time, and I've never had that happen. And I'm talking, I don't have them with me. They're out in my toolbox in the truck, but you can see they've been used. They are just covered in dirt, dust, oil, and the handle never breaks loose. So, you know, I'm sure nobody's storytelling that the handle breaks loose, but I've just never seen it myself. So, all right, the next one up, the 16-in-1 Impact Hybrid Driver. This has got a whole slew of bits too. These are single-sided bits. Single-sided with the 1/4-inch drive end, so you can swap them around. This one's got the flip socket adapter here in 1/4 and 5/16. It's got a pretty long shank there. And then, like I said, the barrel that you would normally in the 11-in-1 style, where it has a 1/4-inch adapter on both ends, this one has a 3/8 square drive in the front. So we're going to look at that. Plus, it's the Connect S, I believe. Yeah, Connect S rated, so you can use that with your little Connect style kit. We went over this last week. I'll put a card up in the comments so you can check it out. Also with the flip socket, also, you know, with the adapters, etc. Here's your little, I believe those are those coming in 3/8? No, that's just S connector. So you could swap those over and put them in the handle and connect it without needing the 3/8 drive. So let's crack this one open and take a look as well. All right, y'all, we got her cracked open. We've, as usual, gone over the information. So, yep, 3/8 drive, 1/2-inch Connect S adapter, 5/16, 1/4 in hex. You got 2 squares, 4 Torx, 2 straight, and 3 Phillips. Bit store in the handle, as always, that classic specialty operation. Connect S 1/2-inch collet. Like we said, that goes there. Let's demonstrate the 1/2-inch. You need a big nut driver. Boom. There you got him. Of course, you got the same kind of handle in this one, but it's just the handle. So could you swap it out and Frankenstein monster this one? Not quite. It's just a little longer with the barrel, and the adapter sticks out just a little bit from the handle there. If we didn't have that, we probably would have made it. Anyway, Connect S connector for that. Fits with your other Connect S style items. The barrel, we pop that in, Connect S style, and then there's your screwdriver, combo driver. With, of course, you got the 1/4-inch and 5/16 nut driver, flip socket on the end. If you don't need the bit and you got a 5/16 nut, boom, comes right on out. I tell you, these flip sockets were that's the stuff that if you never had anything else but Klein, you'd be set to go. You got every combination you could think of. Let's see, you got the good impact rated bits with the Klein orange band and the name on them. And let me see, 3/8 inch. We looked at that already, did we? No, we flipped that around. Let's flip that. I failed you and I didn't bring the 3/8. Let me stand by. And we're back. I've let you down terribly this time. So, yep, here we go. A little 3/8 inch from the chrome stubby socket set, 13 millimeter. You need it? We got it right there. Look at that. Connects in 3/8. Need a meaty 13 millimeter nut driver. You got her. Connects good. Got the ball detent in there. Keeps your sockets hanging on there. So yeah, we are rolling right along. Bit holding feature. Let me see what the bit holding feature is. I think it's this right here. It's got the magnet in the bottom, so your bit stays in there solid. As with usually your flip socket shafts have that. Magnetic feature keeps your bit in there. That way, even at the end, which it's going to be hard to drive like that because it'll wobble out, but at least the bit won't fall off. You pop it up in there, get it right at the shoulder. There you go. So yeah, that's the Klein 16-1 impact hybrid driver. That's model number 32516 HD. The old eyes don't work like they used to. And the Klein 27-in-1 screwdriver, 32317 HD. Both great picks. I tell you, I think I like this one. I'm always a sucker for a bunch of combos, as long as they work good together. But I don't see this one not being a good combination for everything. I didn't bring my 1/4-inch impact driver, but there you go. You can pop that out. So yeah, I just saw it right here. You can put that on there. You put that in your impact. Now you've got your, you've got a combo. Genius idea. Not only fits in the screwdriver handle, hook it on the end of the nut driver shaft, and you've got an impact rated nut driver right along with it. Klein, always innovating right there, huh? I never would have thought of that until I saw it on the package. That makes perfect sense though. Flip it back around. Now you're back in nut driver mode. My point was, Klein making these combos that you don't always need to carry 15 of each thing. You get one and it does a whole bunch of things. That's what really makes Klein stand out, I think. There are others, but you know, Klein, good old Texas company, by the way. Although not all their stuff's not made in USA anymore. I know, I'm with you. This one made in Taiwan. This one also made in Taiwan. But, you know, you can get worse tools than Klein. I'll 100% trust me on that. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope that gives you some ideas, some stuff with Klein. I'll leave some links for you in the description. Like I said, Klein sent me this for the purpose of the review, but they're all my opinions. They don't give me the script. I just tell you what I think, and I really think highly of Klein. Of course, these will go in the bag. I'll try them out at work. I've still got, you know, I got stuff. I say that in every video, I know. And I'm still checking stuff. I don't just go out and drive one screw and say, oh yeah, this is the perfect tool. If I can get it a couple months, try it out, and it doesn't break down, or which, you know, I've got, like I said, I've got Kleins that are 5-6 years old that I've used every day, and they're still going. So my point is, if you don't see another video right away when I say I'm going to take it and try it out, have patience. We're not leaving anytime soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Have a great one. Like and subscribe if you want, and we'll talk to you in the next one.